I have Julie Fontenette with me. Julie is our processing team leader and a very special person in my life and in my work life, and certainly in the success that we've had in this branch. And what's really unique is we came together in 2014. Julie came to work for me as a production manager with the hopes and the expectation that we would grow to 50 loans a month so we could justify having a processing team. It was literally seat of the pants, wing and a prayer, but here we are today, about to close about 470 million or thereabouts. And what's really unique about our relationship is that we used to work directly together. She worked for me. But it certainly, the relationship wasn't like that as much as it was a partnership for, how can we deliver the best for our customers so that they come back and return? And so a special person in this operation. And so we're sitting here today to talk about the future, and what comes to mind for me on the sales side is that, we're asking originators, loan consultants, to do more with less using technology. And so it requires a constant push to get them and show them and move in that direction. And it's a challenge, but it's one that this crew is up to. So I want to turn it over to Julie so that she can talk about what that looks like as we roll into 2020 for her processing team.
Thank you, Richard. It's been wonderful working with you. I consider you a really good friend. I like our relationship a lot. I trust you in what you do, you trust me in what I do, and we just go do our thing, knowing that it's going to get taken care of. With the advancement of technology, I think we're going to be using technology going forward, trying to do more with less, trying to close loans in shorter periods of time, and that be the norm rather than the exception, which will be interesting and challenging. And some of the words that I think of are trust, because we have to trust in the technology that we're given. It was interesting in a meeting today that I was in, one of the comments was that you just have to use the technology, and then you have to, even if it makes a mistake, even if it's not 100% right all the time, you still have to do it, you still have to trust it, because that's how we get better. And then the other word that I think about is change. We're all not comfortable with change, but we have to change. And then trusting in change, right? We have to trust in change. We have to trust that the tools that we're given are going to work for the job that we do. And, one of the things that comes to mind, for an example, is that, for all of us old school people, we've been doing this for 30 years or whatever, we're used to, for example, with appraisals. We're used to getting an appraisal in, we review it, we find the errors, we look at the value, all those things, and then we submit the file to underwriting with that appraisal. The underwriter does the same thing. They call out the, 1004D or whatever, and now we have technology today that nobody has to review the appraisal. If it's got a certain score or below, we let it go, and everybody just trusts that the technology that we've been given is going to be satisfactory for that particular item, and then we just go on. So that saves hours of time every step of the way. So that's just one example. Another example would be LoanBeam. In the past we would take hours to calculate self-employed income, and now we upload the stuff in the system, it pulls it, it gives you a number, and you don't have to do anything else. You just take the number and you go with it. So if you add several of those types of things together in one file, you can easily close a loan in 10 days as a norm.
Right on.
So I think these are the things that we have to embrace, along with a lot of other things. I'm not saying it's all comfortable and it's all easy. But,
it is uncomfortable.
Yeah, but we're going to do it, and we're going to learn it, and we want to be the best. I think we are the best, and I don't want to let that go. I don't know about you.
No,
we're not going to let that go. We have to do this for our people. We care greatly about our people, both on the processing side and on the sales side.
Right on. And when we accomplish this, people will continue to be attracted to us because we have. So that will continue this growth and certainly the partnership that you and I have.
Right.
Cheers to a great 2020.
Cheers.